It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks in their house, Phillips Arena. Looking at the Hawks, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those small battles win the big war.
It takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk. And the Mavericks 0-2 came back and won.
And that is it for us.
Can you dig it?
As we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports Group.
Semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Take a look at the Hawks. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
I agree with you. I mean, that's exactly right. You've got to win this game. You're down 3-0. Play freely, play confidently, and let it all hang out.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the night. Here's James. Outside Irving. The pass to Love, to the paint. And it's James missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Teague can't hit.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Smith kicks to Love. It's a pick by Love. Smith outside. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Shot clock at 5. Irving double team. Smith the pass to Irving. Atlanta with the rebound. Need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
The inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Now here's Irving following the miss by Al Horford.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now here's Teague. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. Right side Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Millsap's got his first bucket in this one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's LeBron. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Korver kicks to Johnson. A floater. Love grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one is on Smith. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second is Al Horford.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance points, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
Here's the teardrop. Teague can't hit.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
James dishes to Love. Back to James. Baseline J on the way. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Teague the pass to Court. There's the dish to Millsap. Teague with a clean look. Here's Horford, and Thompson sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. LeBron against Johnson. The drive by Smith. Feeds it to Love. And there's the 3-second violation. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Horford. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Love against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. And it's Horford again missing. And so here's Cleveland. Smith kicks to Thompson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
So it's the Hawks now, trailing by 2. Teague dishes to Korver. Johnson to screen. Back to Korver. Shot to end this cold run, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Love against Millsap. Here's Thompson. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Teague. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Here's Horford. Here's Millsap. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Now, 3-point play chance here. Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here's LeBron. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Thompson. J.R. Smith on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And here is Teague after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Teague gets to Millsap. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the open look. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Dishes to James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Teague kicks to Horford. Millsap in the corner. Hams the shot with nobody near him. Millsap's got 7 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
LeBron outside. And stolen by Horford. Now Now here's Johnson. No good. Good D by Thompson.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Kyle Korver. Now here's Schroeder. Off the pick. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Schroeder's got his first basket of the night.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And it's Shumpert penetrating and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Mike Muscala comes in for Al Horford. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for T. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Muscala. Pass to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Left side Hardaway. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Irving. Pass to Mozgov. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now, here is Sefolosha. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Thompson. Here's Millsap, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he can't get the first one. Langston Galloway's checked in for Cleveland. That one misses. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Shumpert passes to Smith. Shoots. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Smith. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Muscala kicks to Hardaway. The feed now to Muscala from past the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Galloway, the pass to Shumpert. Picked by Mozgov. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Millsap a screen on Shumpert. Now here's Schroeder, headed by Shumpert, off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. fires from deep. And it's Shumpert again, missing. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
A floater, and it's Schroeder missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
First free throw is good. Richardson, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Richardson, following the miss by Paul Millsap. Richardson kicks to Hickson. He feeds it to Moscow. Now Richardson, he dishes it to Galloway. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Hickson, no good. A chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Team still believe that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Muscala.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Shoots the 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Now here's Schroeder. Right side Hardaway. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Galloway. Fires the 3. And it's Shumpert again, missing.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Justin Holiday is checked in for Tavo Cephalosha. Cleveland also making some changes. Biombo is checked in for Mozgov. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert. Here's Galloway. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Biombo up top. Rebound by Muscala. The Hawks trail by 7. And here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Schroeder passes to Holiday. Jacks up a 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think thing you'd have to say, the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Biyombo at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Stolen by Holiday. Korver dishes to Muscala, and it's Kevin Love with the foul.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Muscala, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his third assist on the night.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's Teague. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Biyombo with it, guarded by Horford. And Thompson throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. T kicks to Korver. And there's the pass to Horford. They set the screen. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Irving with a clean look. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
That's good. Muscala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
It's Biyombo atop the key. LeBron James on the wing. And they double him up with LeBron. The dish to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Dellavedova. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
So for the Hawks, Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Muscala, and Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Justin Holiday. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now here is Horford. Feeds to Korver. Teague with the ball. Now here's Horford. And he goes in for the dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Horford. No one near him. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
No one near James as he lets it go. Another three for Cleveland.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Horford sets a screen for Teague. Korver kicks to Teague. Pick by Horford. Johnson right side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. J.R. Smith picks one up. The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Joe Johnson. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Johnson. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving passes to James. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Outside Teague. Picked by Horford. Teague dishes to Horford. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. J.R. Smith picks one up.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe? Just maybe?
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. On the wing, Irving. Teague covering. Irving double team. Out to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The drive by Shumpert. Thompson passes to Irving. Let's go. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. T kicks to Johnson. Picked by Horford. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Horford's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Shot is off. Some solid defense from Johnson. T kicks to Cephalosha. Steps back and fires. That's good. 11 points for Horford.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Picked by Mozgov. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Dishes to Thompson. Pass to Mozgov. To the paint, Irving. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Atlanta calls timeout.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Paul Millsap is checked in for Johnson. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Schroeder. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Horford.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Here's Irving. Irving double team. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark, bring it down hard.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Millsap a screen on Irving. Here's Schroeder. Terrific design on the big foot, and he lays it in.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
Love check in for Cleveland.
That was your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. One more time. Give it up.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Irving kicks to Love. Outside jumper. Passes it to Mozgov. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sefolosha. Now Schroeder. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's Millsap. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Hawks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
What a performance from Millsap here. He's got 10 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Inside, here's Love. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The Hawks trail by 6. And here's Schroeder. There's the pick. Horford with the screen on Irving. In the corner, Sefolosha with it. No good on the triple. Cleveland's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. For 3, Smith. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Horford. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Hardaway. Horford dishes to Schroeder. Sefolosha with it. Working on Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Irving drives in. Out to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Schroeder with the ball. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Schroeder's got 6.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Love. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Irving kicks to Mozgov. Unloads from 9, and it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. Paul Millsap picks one up. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Kevin Love. Muscala, he's checked in for Atlanta. Justin Holiday comes in for Sefolosha. And then for Cleveland, Richardson comes in for Smith. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Shumpert. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hawks trail by 9. One pitch to Millsap. They set the pick. Holiday, the pass to Hardaway. From 13. Second shot opportunity, and it's denied. Here's Muscala, and he's good on the 3-ball. Muscala's got 8 points here in this quarter.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Irving attacking, puts up the baby hook, and there's Moskov. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. 1:19 left now here in the second. Millsap a screen. Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
A different look now for Cleveland. Biombo comes in for Moskov, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. And there's the feed to Muscala. Kicks to Schroeder. Drains it from 17 feet out. Schroeder's got 8 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Love outside. He feeds it to Dellavedova. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Love against Hardaway. And it's Love missing.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And it's Schroeder missing. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's Dellavedova. He dishes it to Galloway. Love outside. Fires for 3. And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers on top, up 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I'll have to do a better job of that in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, he can't do it by himself.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the energy in the building obvious. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Cleveland. They're on the cusp of sweeping this series, and it's an opportunity they're not ready to let slip away. They were in control in the first half and don't look like they'll be backing down in the second. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The field goal percentage was off the Chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't try to do too much, and open the door for a comeback.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
The Hawks trail by 9. Millsap, the power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Up high and down hard.
A little extra force for that one, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Now here's Irving. Smith outside. On the wing, Irving shoots it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Teague dishes to Korver. It's Millsap with the drive. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Atlanta, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Irving. Now the pass to Thompson. Here's Smith, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Millsap a screen on Irving, and it's Korver in the corner. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Smith against Millsap. Outside Irving. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Love wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 8. Johnson kicks to Teague. Takes it from 10. And off the drive. And in it goes.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Two minutes into the second half of play now. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now here's LeBron. He's got 13. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Teague kicks to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And that's 13 points for Paul Millsap.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The dish to James. The screen from Thompson. The drive by James. Out to Smith. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Kyrie Irving, number 1. The 4th spot held by Jeff Teague.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Atlanta calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
The Hawks trail by 6. Korver kicks to Johnson. Soft touch off the press. Johnson's got 7.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew.
And taken away by Johnson. Feeds it to Millsap. Teague against Irving. Teague kicks to Horford. No luck. And Cleveland the other way now. James outside. Smith up top. Horford against Love. Now LeBron. He's got 15. 4 on the clock.
About the athleticism on that finish. And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
I tell you what, he's got an unreal feel for that corner 3. Huge mistake to give him that shot uncontested.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Irving. Love the pass to Thompson. And they double him up with LeBron. Love dishes to Smith. That falls. Great assist by Love. 14 points for Smith.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Pass to Horford. And Teague has it in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. And James pulls it down. James has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving attacking. Pass to LeBron. There's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Horford, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he makes the first.
Horford having just a fantastic game. He's got 16 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Shumpert is checked in for Smith. Korver kicks to Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the win. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And here is LeBron. 17 points in the game. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. LeBron drives in.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 3. Teague, the pass to Korver. Millsap kicks to Teague. Horford dishes to Teague. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Irving with it. He's got 8. Right side jumper. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Korver. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Outside Millsap. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. He lobs it up, and James throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. James, the pass to Thompson. Outside jumper. Back to Thompson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Horford.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
The Atlanta making some changes. Muscala, he's checked in for Horford. Hardaway comes in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. The Hawks trail by 5. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Hawks passing it around. Outside Hardaway. Dishes to Schroeder. Here's Millsap. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. LeBron dishes to Thompson. Love the pass to James. Back to Love. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, James. 20 points for him.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Hawks have been shooting right around 75% the line, 9 of 12 so far.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's LeBron. Outside jumper. Love against Millsap. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Clock at 4. Shumpert dishes to Irving. Hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 11. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Passes it to Cephalosha. Outside Hardaway. Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Muscala. Outside Millsap. There's Schroeder. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He's got 10. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Love from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Now Hardaway following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Schroeder.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality one.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. He kicks to Thompson. And Love has it in the corner. Thompson passes to Irving. Thompson inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Here's Hardaway following the score by Cleveland. And it's Schroeder missing. Braun right side. Love outside. Irving kicks to James. Here's Shumpert. A second chance effort. Oh, that's blocked. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Irving. Kept alive. Here's Muscala. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Mike Muscala.
First free throw is good.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Richardson comes in for James. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Irving. Now here's Mozgov. 5 points in the game. There's the feed to Dellavedova. No good from outside. And Holiday, here we go. Shooter kicks to Muscala. To tie. Again, Holiday missing.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. Love outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Richardson for three. Rebound by Muscala. The Hawks trailing.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Schroeder. No good. That would have tied it. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella. I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
The Cavaliers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
To the paint. Here's Horford. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on his shot. One free throw coming his way.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
Exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And that one misses. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
For three, Smith. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashions.
Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Center. The Cavaliers leading by 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we got J.R. Smith. Hickson is out there with Richardson. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Galloway in at the 1 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Now here's Teague. Here's Horford. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
A different look now for Cleveland. Biyombo is checked in for Mozgov. LeBron comes in for Jason Richardson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Langston Galloway. Lets it go from 11. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Teague. Kicks it to Johnson. He feeds it to Teague. He dishes it to Horford. Outside Holiday. Cavaliers with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving kicks to James. Korver with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Korver. That one a tad down to the right, but drops in for him. 14 points for Joe Johnson. Cleveland leading by 5. Now James. Smith outside. Back to James. The pass to Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Another miss by LeBron.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
A nice shot by Teague.
What a time for him to step. Big 3 right there.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The drive by LeBron. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The dish to Horford. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Teague kicks to Horford. Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here's Horford. Biyombo with the block. But they get it back. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Biyombo, the pass to Smith. They get a hand on it. Feeds it to James. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Teague gets to Holiday. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Johnson against LeBron. Pass to Biyombo. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. So it's the Hawks now. And here is Teague. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Outside Holiday. Pass to Johnson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Tremendous output from Johnson. He has 14 points and 2 steals. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
That's good from Johnson. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Hawks. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Biyombo. Love comes in for J.J. Hickson. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. And Johnson drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 7. LeBron with it. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. The drive by James, and Thompson throws it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
So it's Atlanta now. The Cavaliers making the shot. T dishes to Korver. Pass to Millsap. Millsap sets the pick for Johnson. The three from Korver. The Cavaliers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. 27 points for LeBron.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Cleveland with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Outside jumper. Drills the three-pointer.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Here's Millsap, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Thompson passes to James. Good. James has got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Teague kicks to Millsap. And James pulls it down. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, and stolen by Horford. Here's Millsap. Kicks it out to Johnson. Poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 14 and finished off by LeBron.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Here's T. Picked by Horford. T dishes to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. 21 points for Millsap.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Fires from the wing. And it's Irving missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Korver passes to Johnson. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Now here's LeBron. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Another miss by Irving.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Teague for 3. And he gets it to go.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
The Hawks trail by 10 on the wing. Korver goes up with a strike. That one wide left.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Millsap with it, picked up by Thompson. Millsap a screen. Here's Schroeder. Thompson with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Korver. Down low. Here's Schroeder. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. Cleveland leading by 8. Now Shumpert. LeBron outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Thompson sets the pick for Irving to the inside. Kicks it out to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This is to Shumpert from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Schroeder kicks to Horford. That's good. Horford's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Wow, a good look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Schroeder passes to Horford. It's rebounded by Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. James kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Kicks it out to Love. From downtown. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Love. Love's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Horford. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Shooter kicks to Horford. Cannot hit. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 9. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And here's Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Shot from the top of the key. And good. Horford's got 25 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here is Irving. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Irving double team. 4 on the shot clock. Johnson with it. He's picked up by James. Another shot. And Johnson finishes off inside.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Irving. Passes it to Thompson. Smith dishes to Love. Back to Smith. Horford with the rebound. Johnson attacking. Horford with it. That's it. They've won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what allowed this team to stay so focused and ultimately get this huge win here tonight?
I think it's just everything we've been through in the postseason. We've been down. We withstand rallies. And, the good thing about it, when they score, we didn't get our head down. We just got back on offense and started to execute. So it's a great team that we're going against. So we're going to need every effort, every play. And it's going to take all the way down to those zeros on that clock to get a win.
Experience is a great teacher, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight, make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference finals coming up in just a few days. We will see you again soon.